how did Rodgers Painting get started? 1964, my grandfather James Rodgers started this business out of his old station wagon that he had at the time, and he would go out and he would see what somebody needed, and himself would go out and paint it. He started to grow a little bit, so he would hire a man here and there to help him with that. Once his kids started to get of age, they started helping him. My uncle Bo, or some people know him as Jim Rodgers, would help, and my dad Billy, who's a little younger than Bo, would start to help him a little after that. My dad came on full-time after he graduated high school, so in the late 80s. He came on full-time and started working as a full-time painter with my grandfather. And then as he started to grow in knowledge, he started to run crews with my granddad, so now they would have multiple crews running. And then towards the early 2000s, they were really rocking and rolling and doing things, but my dad had a desire for ministry and felt like he was being called into ministry, and so he did that. He surrendered his life to ministry in the early 2000s and went to preach full-time. He started as a youth minister and then continued on his journey as preaching. In 2010, my grandfather's health started to decline a little bit, and so he started to slow down a little bit. And a few years after that, he unfortunately had passed away. And so that was kind of the end of J.B. Rodgers Painting and Decorating with him. But here comes me, and in 2015, I had just graduated high school and I was coming into college. And so I decided that I wanted to give a shot at painting. I had done it a lot with my granddad and learned a little bit, and I was wanting to make a little money while I was in school. And so 2015, I started J.B. Rodgers Painting back up. And my father helped me. He guided me along the way, kept me from making too many mistakes. And so we started to build the company back up and started to get a little busy thanks to you guys. And so about 2017, we started to pick up crews and started really to develop. In 2020, we rebranded the business from J.B. Rodgers Painting to Rodgers Painting, just to simplify the name, make it easier for us to brand and for you guys to understand who we are. And that brings us to 2023, where we're at today. My father and I still run the company. We have 2 locations currently, hoping to add more soon. One obviously being Paducah and Lexington, and then looking maybe Middle Tennessee eventually as well. And hopefully for many years to come, if the good Lord keeps blessing us, we'll continue to grow and we can service more people.